Morning, it's the 14th of May 2025. It's Wednesday. I see. Today we're going to talk about, just for a change, we're going to talk about Richard Tice. But before we talk about him, it is Mental Health Awareness Week this week. Don't want anybody fucking coming on here. Well, I know nobody's going to come on here. But I don't want to hear anybody talking about fucking mental health awareness if you support cuts to fucking benefits. Don't want to hear it. Or if you demonise any fucker. I don't want to hear it. Might do one on mental health later in the week, to be honest, because I did work on a acute mental health ward for 12 years. Not many people know that, but lots do and all. Moving swiftly on, Peter Sullivan. He's just been released from prison after 38 years. Got sentenced to murder, and it turns out he didn't commit it. How mad is that? It's not actually that mad if you think about it, because if we can find fucking 900 sub-postmasters guilty of doing fuck all, surely can find one man guilty of doing fuck all. Anyway, on we go to Richard Tice, MP for Boston and Skegness, over the border in Yellow Belly Country, Lincolnshire, and Deputy Leader of Reform. He's on TV more than any other MP, this kid. And yesterday, he was on LBC, and this is what he had to say
to people. Look, actually, if you're on benefits, then maybe actually we need to train you in things like social care and get you into a really important job.
But if they don't want to do it, what are you going to do? Take the benefits away?
Then frankly, end of benefits. You can't make a lifestyle decision to sit on your backside at home watching telly whilst other people are going to work to pay your benefits. We have to have that discussion and say, if you can work, you should work. Social care work in the community is a vital part of our communities, and people have to understand that. I think we've got to be crystal clear about it.
If you're on benefits, we might have to say to people, we may have to train you in social care and put you into a job. If you refuse, end up benefits. What about that then? What benefits is on about? Universal credit? In work benefits? PIP? Attendance allowance? What benefits? Could be any of them or all of them. But joining dots together, they want us, this is Reform and Dick, they want to take me and you out of the European Court of Human Rights, removing mine and your human rights, and then they want to stop migrants coming into fucking low-paid jobs, and then they want to force people on benefits into the low-paid fucking jobs. Join the fucking dots, you can see what they're doing. Imagine your elderly relative, or even yourself, being cared for by fucking people who don't want to be in job. How's that going to work? I wonder how many fucking Reform voters will be working in care homes. A few of them, I bet. A lot of people who are in work get working tax fucking credits. The low-paid workers at Tesco, under 16 hours, under 16-hour workers in supermarkets, workers in care homes. They're on fucking benefits already, you fucking nutter. What they're supposed to do, I'll tell you, I've got a fucking idea for Rich, he's not said it, but why don't them in low-paid jobs get a fucking second job? Fucking ratings, aren't they? Get to fucking work. Turns over the page. Hopefully sometime soon. Yeah, Richard was born into money. He's always had money. He always will have money. He's never been fucking skint in his life. He's never going to be. And it's estimated, listen to this, get your logos on that, around this. It's estimated £570 billion of fucking money is fucking stashed in offshore tax havens by British citizens including fucking Dick, who actually lives in Dubai for tax purposes. The galling thing is, all the old thickos amongst us will not see who the fucking real enemies are. It's not the migrant, it's not the people on benefits, but the billionaires and the millionaires. They're your fucking enemy, not your own class. Last week, I was at a festival all weekend, so I missed question time. Not that I've got to tell you, but I do see clips on it. And I caught up yesterday, and Joe Grady, over from Wakefield, General Secretary at UCU, she was on question time last week, and she fucking squared old fucking Dick up. Joe is working class, she's like me, she's the daughter of a fucking loft house miner, Martin Grady. I've been fortunate enough to meet Martin, Joe, and Joe's mum. Beautiful people, same as me, my type of people, same as me and you actually. Anyway, I'm going to put my glass on for this bit because she fucking flattens him.
There's a blunt truth here, everyone. Not a single political party in the UK, and certainly none of the parties represented around this table are offering solutions to the issues that we face. Labour have moved further and further away from the average working class person, you know, to a point where communities like this in Hull, like the one where I'm from in Wakefield, which would have always elected Labour representatives, particularly here in Hull, have turned to reform. But I want to be really, really clear, because I don't think Richard Tice and I don't think Nigel Farage or reform are the answer. Reform, and we've just heard it, are offering nothing for working people. They're offering nothing on what is a rigged economy. They're offering nothing on how we're going to tackle privatisation. In fact, what you were just saying is we'll negotiate better contracts. Nothing on the NHS. Nothing. Can I finish, please? Nothing on a crumbling infrastructure of transport. Nothing on wages and the crippling cost of living. Nothing on a housing crisis. All reform stands for is a status quo politically, but with an added dose of finger pointing.
But Jo, why do you think people voted for them?
I'm getting onto that, but I think that there's a real issue because it wasn't immigrants that were cutting council funding in Hull, it was politicians. It wasn't immigrants who were slashing school budgets in Hull, it was politicians. And reform would have been doing those things too. But what I think is, you know, you are offering people. I think you're being fraudulent. I think you're offering people the suggestion that you're going to change.
It's thanks to... Hang on, let her finish and I'll let you back
things. But when you've just been asked how you're going to change things, all you gave was coded, we're going to privatise more. And this is the truth that working class communities need to hear. We have to come together. We have to join trade unions. We have to tell the political class, whether they're Reform, whether they're Labour, whether they're anyone else, because Nigel Farage and you are members of that political class, that we aren't having it anymore.
Who's been telling you for the last few months, last few years, in fact, this is what Joe said. We have to join a union. We have to come together. We have to tell the fucking I can't say it. We have to tell the political class we fucking ain't having it anymore. We've got to get off his knees. If you listen carefully now, a bit of advice. First they came for the migrants, and I was told they were a threat. So I stayed silent. You know the rest. Have a great day, everybody. I'll wake the fuck up. The fucking loud new batteries, new tape. We've got it all going on.